YouTube, this is Butcher. We back with another video. Today we are reacting to 21 Savage rage after his wife jumped Lotto for getting pregnant by her husband. Now, y'all know who Lotto is. I don't know if she's related to Ice Spice. I don't know, but Lotto, she started popping, I think, 2024, 2025, 2023, I don't know. But she started popping, and rumors say she was messing with 21, and now they are having a baby together. So let's jump into it and let's see what's going on.
Different. Do you
we
think
ain't emotions. We just do that to do it. We can hit bitch, never talk to
right? And we
girl
know
doing shit.
I rap. I always supported you because I fuck with your movement. Like I fuck with you with what you had on, what you had going on. Like you talking about switched up. You get in your feelings because I'm on Clubhouse and they asked me. I can't even believe I'm doing this. We on
21 Savage. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be performing too. That's one, right?
Y'all, Lotto just turned the internet upside down and it looks like she's about to break up a whole marriage. Close your legs to marry men. Because during her latest performance, fans noticed something they couldn't ignore. A clear baby bump. Within hours, social media was on fire and fans were convinced that she was pregnant with 21 Savage's baby. The timing, the looks, the history, everything lined up too perfectly. But while the internet was busy celebrating what they called Lotto's baby era, 21's wife was allegedly plotting revenge. Rumor has it that she didn't just confront the situation, she handled it. The word on the streets is that she allegedly had Lotto jumped after the pregnancy talk blew up, all online. But it looks like that move is about to come back around and bite her in the behind. Now 21 Savage is reportedly raging and threatening divorce. Insiders say that he's been losing it behind the scenes, furious that the drama exploded in public. Meanwhile, Lotto's trying to fight these pregnancy rumors and photoshopping pictures, and the wife's unapologetic, and the industry's watching the chaos unfold in real time. What started as one viral performance just turned into one of the wildest scandals of the year. So we got to talk about it. Hey, Big Mama. Big Mama. Now we actually know why Lotto finally felt confident enough to admit that she and 21 were in a relationship. Thank you to my man, and my man, thank you to my man. Because these two have been fighting the rumors for years, and we're crazy when we thought that they were in a relationship. But all of a sudden last week, Lotto came out and undid all that when she finally admitted that she and 21 were an item. Not only that, but she even referred to him as her husband.
90 Chanel, my wife. Running through these New York streets, about to go have this dinner with my husband.
Oh, wait. So are you tired of people asking about you know who?
No.
21. So you're not tired of hearing about 21?
My man.
We love you. We love you, girl.
Talk about my man. Now, at the time, some people were kind of clocking that the video was staged and that Lotto had called TMZ on herself because she wanted to finally come clean about the relationship. However, some people kind of called BS on that because at the time, we thought that she and 21 were still trying to hide their relationship. So it didn't make sense that she would stage a fake interview to expose that affair that she spent years trying to hide. I mean, what could she possibly have been trying to achieve here? But it turns out that people who have clocked her might have been onto something completely, because it looks like Lotto is pregnant AF, which explains why she would want to come clean and let everybody know that 21 is her man for real this time. The rumors first started out during Lotto's show in Japan a couple days ago, where she looked super pregnant.
Oh shit, what's happening there? Big Lotto, whoa, what's happening there? 3, 2, 1, say, wait, he like, what's up?
No, at the time.
Now see, with these rappers now, they're gonna fuck with women. I'm not gonna lie, they're gonna fuck these female rappers. Come on, they thick as fuck. Let's be honest. Lotto thick as fuck. Ice Spice thick as fuck. So I think Central C is messing with Ice Spice. Let's be honest. Come on. Come on.
Fans were speculating whether she was pregnant or if she was just a little bloated, ramens and whatnot. Or, it could have been that time of the month. Maybe she was a little bloated. And sometimes your tummy can look a little big and make it look like you're pregnant, especially when you're on stage with them skimpy outfits. But from the pictures that were posted online after the concert, it looked more like she was pregnant than just being bloated. That's not all, because this other video of her and Saucy Santana got leaked, and again, she had a little tummy that didn't look like she was bloated with. She was caressing her stomach and she looked very happy, like a mommy to be. You tell me what you see.
Nicole, what's in your stomach?
You know what's in there.
Mulatto, stop playing with me.
Y'all, even Saucy Santana, Material Girl, couldn't believe that she was pregnant. And he had a peek under her shirt to make sure she didn't have one of them fake prosthetic bellies tied to her stomach. Judging from his expressions and Lotto's laugh, it definitely wasn't giving fake belly. Now, all of a sudden, it started to make sense why Lotto would want to come and finally say that her and 21 were in a relationship. Because if she's pregnant and about to have a baby by that man, then it makes sense why she would want to not hide the relationship anymore. People already kind of know that she is the side piece, and she has so far been that for a hot minute. And the last thing she wants to be is a pregnant side piece who isn't being claimed by the man who got her pregnant. Talk about being clowned. So it could be that those fans were right when they said that she called TMZ on herself because she wanted to expose the truth. Plus, Lotto had made it clear a couple of times that she wanted to be married before having kids, which again explains why she's referring to 21 as her husband in the TMZ video. In an interview with Cosmopolitan, she said, "I want to be a mom so bad. Let me tell you, I think moms are superheroes, man. I literally idolize motherhood. I'm not gonna feel like I made it for real until I have my kids. I'm married and I just got my house out in the country and I'm just ducked off with my little family." But in this other interview, she talked about doing stuff the traditional way and raising her kids in a two-parent household, hinting that she just doesn't want to be a baby mama.
Like, do you see yourself getting married?
I do. I do. I'm big into marriage and, like, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to do stuff like the traditional way.
Me too. We be on the same accord.
And it might be because we come from a two-parent household.
And they've been together forever.
Forever. Being together forever don't mean it's perfect either. I'm like learning from my parents, learning from my own experiences, whatever. Like, I want to do stuff the traditional way, get married, have a baby.
Yeah, she was big serious about wanting to marry 21 Savage. However, it might not be that she's ready to announce the pregnancy yet, because she denied it on Instagram and she posted a picture of her tummy looking real snatched and captioned it, "I ate too much Wagyu and ramen." Right. But if y'all been following these celeb pregnancies, then you know these people go over and beyond to hide their pregnancies. I mean, y'all seen how Halle Bailey gaslit us for months when she was actually full-blown pregnant with Halo. She was out here photoshopping out her baby bump, calling us racist for pointing out her pregnancy nose, only to pop up with the whole baby 9 months later. So yeah, Lotto denying being pregnant doesn't really hold much weight, especially when the evidence is right in front of our eyeballs, clear as day. But don't even get me started on how the insiders have been spilling all her tea, cause y'all, they did not get the memo that Lotto was trying to keep things on the DL. An insider spoke to Media Takeout saying, "They're both happy. Lotto's glowing and 21's being really protective, but they're also nervous about how this news will be received, especially with people bringing up the marriage stuff." And by marriage stuff, they were not only talking about how Lotto is determined to marry 21, they were also talking about the teeny tiny fact that 21 Savage is actually an entire married man with kids, and his wife's name is Kiana Joseph. And we don't know how long they have been together. Some people say that this is just a baby mama for a while and that they got married because of his ICE arrest a couple of years ago. And
hold on. Ain't this the dude that was crying during his wedding? Ain't this the dude that made vows and stuff? Ain't this the dude that said he didn't want to lose his house for a hotel? Y'all remember that video? He said, "I don't even cheat." That the man dying in the own is cheat. He said it like that. He said, "I don't even cheat. What am I gonna lose my house for a hotel for?" See me? See, that's how men could lie out their freaking mind. But it's 21 Savage. I don't know.
Others say that she was just a random woman that had got married to because ICE was threatening to deport him because of his illegal status. But either way, the marriage screams contract marriage for citizenship, which is illegal. Now, the interesting part here is that 21 eventually got his green card, which means that he is now a permanent resident of the USA. Blind Item even confirmed this a couple of days ago, saying the foreign-born blackjack rapper has always kept his relationship with the one-named rapper secret because he doesn't want people to know he married a woman for a green card. But the thing here is that fans kind of clocked that 21 and Lotto started getting sloppy after he got his green card. It was like he suddenly got cocky and thought he had no longer needed Kiana. I mean, they even got caught on vacation together earlier in the month. But the thing about it is, even though he doesn't technically need Kiana, he still needs to be in her good graces because she could just still cause a lot of trouble for him. See, getting married for just the immigration purposes is immigration fraud, and it could get his green card revoked. And according to reports, Kiana is threatening to report him to ICE for immigration fraud if he dumps her, just because Lotto is pregnant. Insiders are saying that she's planning to claim that 21 allegedly lied to her and tricked her into marrying him so that he could stay here in the US. Meanwhile, there is still a high chance of him getting deported, even though he thinks his green card is keeping him safe. Not in Trump's America. But he's not the only one being put through a tough spot right now, because word in the streets is that Kiana got Lotto jumped as a warning for her to stay away from her husband. Up until now, Kiana has kept a pretty low-key profile instead of making a lot of noise on the gram about being married to one of the biggest rappers in the game. And because of her low-key nature, I guess a lot of people thought that she'd be the type to just lie there and let 21 move on with Lotto. Now, we all kind of assumed that the worst she would do is snitch on 21, but looks like Kiana used to run the streets of the ATL, and she is not the one you want to play with. Lotto likes to claim tough, but from what the streets are saying, she was no match for Kiana. Rumor has it that not only did Kiana leave Lotto with bruises and knots on her head, but she also almost knocked out Lotto's teeth. Yeah, y'all, she didn't play about her husband, and we have to wonder if this means that Lotto is going to finally get off 21, unless she wants to get beat up again. And speaking of 21, it turns out that he is not a fan of Kiana jumping Lotto. According to multiple insiders, he and Kiana have been getting into it and having multiple explosive arguments over it. An insider claimed that 21 allegedly moved out of her bedroom and into the guest room, and the tense situation at home has been nothing short of confusing for their kids. The insider also claimed that he is also threatening to leave her if she doesn't apologize to Lotto, which is wild because Kiana holds all...
Hold on. She's supposed to apologize to Lotto. You the one that got Lotto pregnant? It's not making sense, buddy. Come on.
Bargaining chips here. Y'all know that ICE is not playing around on these streets, and all it's going to take is for Kiana to make a 30-second call to ICE, and 21 is going to be on a plane back to the UK. And y'all can bet that ICE isn't going to put him in a private jet or have him fly in first class. He's going to be cramped in economy like the rest of us regular folks, so he isn't really in the best position to be making threats to Kiana and raging on her because of Lotto. Oh, and can we please take a minute to talk about how hypocritical it is for 21 to be furious at Kiana for jumping Lotto when Lotto did the same thing to his other side chick a couple of months ago. Oh yeah, y'all remember the drama when Lotto sent some people to beat up an exotic dancer named Gorgeous Doll because she found out that Gorgeous Doll was having an affair with 21. Yeah, y'all, Gorgeous Doll claimed that Lotto had her jump right outside the club, making it clear that she wasn't about to let the drama slide, not without consequences. She also claimed that she was pregnant at the time of the alleged attack, and that the attack caused her to suffer a miscarriage. And the wild part about it is that Lotto didn't even deny it. She even bragged about it. The whole thing unraveled when a TikToker, who had her own issues with Lotto's lash tech, posted a video putting the lash tech on blast. But in the middle of her rant, she made the mistake of name-dropping Lotto. And let's just say that that was a bad move. Lotto wasn't about to let herself get dragged into the mess without clapping back, but in doing so, she ended up spilling a whole lot more than she probably intended. She wrote, "Who you describing? Cause it's not me. Get off them T pages, you losing your marbles. Last we spoke of, my man on TikTok got whooped outside the club in the A. You read that too?" And the woman replied, "Saying I'm losing my marbles while you're threatening someone on TikTok over a lash tag is a choice. Hope you heal. And at that time, 20 had nothing to say about that. But now that Kiana gave Lotto a taste of her own medicine, he's suddenly raging and threatening divorce when he doesn't even have a bargaining chip? Bye-bye. So now it's all flipped. The side chick turned baby mama, the wife turned street fighter, and 21 somewhere in the middle watching this entire double life crash into 4K. Lotto's humiliated. Kiana's unbothered, and 21's rage means nothing when one phone call to ICE could end his career overnight. And now Lotto might just have learned the hard way that playing house with a married man and not closing her legs to married men isn't cute when the wife's from Atlanta. But the question now is, will Kiana actually pull the trigger and expose 21's immigration fraud, or will 21 risk everything just to keep Lotto in?
I mean, if he push it like that, yeah, she gonna push him. She gonna call ICE and get that done. Cause that's immigration fraud, bro. Why would you, like, if you didn't wanna marry her, you could have married Lotto. Dummy. Like, if you didn't want to be with her, you could have moved on, then. That's the thing. Don't cheat on these women. Don't cheat on, like, these men. Like, mostly just don't cheat on these women. Cause, like, bro, honestly, bro, we know they're gonna cheat, but just accept the cheating, bro. At least just accept it. I don't even, like, I got cheated on by a girl that had 16 niggas in her phone. I was like, oh my god, man, dang. The next girl I got, she cheated on me. I told her to do better. Cause I know if I say that to one of these girls that choose me for me, and I'll be like, oh, if you go cheat, go ahead. Just at least cheat on me with more than 17 people. You feel me? But that's just me. But if y'all enjoy this video, hit that like button, subscribe. Get me to 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, peace.